Hello everybody, hope everybody is doing fantastic this weekend. I know I currently am not. I'm pretty fucking depressed and miserable. My sickness is for the most part gone, but the thing that has stayed has been a persistent cough. That is quite literally kicking my ass. Basically everything I do puts me into a coughing fit. If I breathe the wrong way, I have a coughing fit. If I eat or drink the wrong thing, I have a coughing fit. So currently I've just been drinking water. Everything. Anything you can imagine, it's giving me a coughing fit. And it has unfortunately hindered my ability to socialize this weekend with my friends, which made me very miserable. So, you know, I got that going for me. But I hope everybody's had a good Easter thus far. I was going to record Skyrim. I have fixed that issue with the recording being zoomed in. But I'm going to do Skyrim tomorrow, and I just kind of wanted to hop on Minecraft and keep playing, because it's my de-stressor game, so when I'm in a bad mood, I can hop on here and I can have some fun. Not much has changed since the last time. I was doing some village stuff. That's probably what I'm going to do today. Butchered my cows. I cleared all this out. Finally got this all flattened out to where I wanted it to be. I'm going to do some changes with this. My idea is that I'm going to make this like a cliffside. And then I'm going to have, like, the ground up there kind of overhang a little bit over the cliff. And then this is going to kind of blend into natural kind of hilly terrain. But this is going to be a cliff, and then I'm going to replace all this with grass. And then we can start castle preparations, probably. I'll end up moving these cows later. I think I'm going to get the layout of the castle placed and how my base is going to be. And then I'll plan moving the farms, because I want my farms to be larger and just kind of not more centralized, I guess. I don't really want them right here. Even though these have been serving me well, quite well. I'll do a little show off here. All the harvesting I've been doing, I organized these chests. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. But yeah. Anyway, today I just want to do village stuff, because it's some... Oh yeah, and I got a zombie horse. I haven't named him yet. But this is my zombie horse. He sounds pretty cool. He's pretty fast, too. Kind of been brainstorming names. I was going to name him Deadite, because I'm a big Evil Dead fan. And Deadites are, you know, the demon zombies, demon undead that Ash fights. And are from the Book of the Dead, the Necronomicon. Anyway, what do I need to do? Not much has changed in the village. I built this, like, forgery job workshop. It's kind of shitty, honestly. I didn't really think about the shape because I had a small plot. So like this obviously is not centered because of how it's set up. I have like this back porch area that's part of the roof, which I don't really like. I have to put a cobble thing in there, and I forgot to. But yeah, I have 3 furnaces here. I've got 3 grindstones here, and then I got 3 leather working things in there. Which means I can tear down this house, because this was what used to have the thingamabob in it, and it doesn't now. What is that stuff called that I just showed off? The blast furnaces. So we can tear this down now and make more space. Get rid of useless blocks, as they say. Or useless buildings. I'm very miserable, man. I really want to hang out with my friends. And the worst part is like, tomorrow I might not even be able to hang out with my friends, even if I'm better, because now I'm dragged in to seeing my grandparents, which is perfectly fine. Like, I love my grandparents, don't get me wrong. I would love to see them. But, you know, it kind of sucks, because I was going to make plans with friends and, like, actually get out of the house this Easter, instead of just being, like, fucking bedridden and stuck doing nothing. And it seems like that's kind of been taken away from me, so... Oh well, what can you do, right? Ha 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 ha. You just gotta fucking bite your tongue and suck it up. Oh well. I think I'm just in a bad mood. I really am. I think I was really relying on seeing my friends today, and just, like, having coughing fits all morning really fucking angered me. And ruined it. This is gonna be the complaining episode. So if anybody was excited for complaining, congratulations, you got exactly what you wanted. The complaining episode is here, and it's in full swing. Holy fuck, this dude's beat up. Brother, you've seen some wars. It's kind of weird. My villagers weren't breeding, and I'm assuming it was because there was a kind of bed cap going on. I don't think they're using the entire village like they should be. Because I have more than enough beds. Like, we are now currently at 48 beds now. But one of the houses they just refuse to use. And I don't know if I just need to keep adding more buildings with jobs, kind of spread out. Because, like, I think everything is pretty spread out for the most part. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really clumping or clustering anything together. Because, like, that's a longhouse, that's a longhouse. Yes, they're pretty close together. But, like, what the hell? I don't have any, I ain't got no dirt to fill that with just yet. What was I talking about? Okay, so we got longhouse there, longhouse here. This is a workhouse, right? So we've got a workhouse with, 3 different job types in between 2 houses. Okay. Then we have a longhouse down here. We have 3 workstations in there, which I think I'm going to add the iron furnaces. Or not iron furnaces, the armor tables down there to kind of get more work going. And then we built this longhouse recently, right? These guys are all meeting up. I don't know why those guys meet up on the hill over there. They're like secret lovers. And then I have working... This is a working house. This is like the library. I have 3... No. Is it 4? Or is it more than that? It's 5, I think. Yeah, I have 5 librarians. And then we have 4 farmers. And then here's another longhouse. This is the longhouse they refuse to use. For some fucking reason. And I'm going to put more job houses over here. But I think I'm going to... Oh yeah, and I have a fishing hut down here with 4 fishermen that work there. And for some reason they just do not want to work. These are like loom buddies. Loom guys? Luminous fellows? I don't know what to call them. They are mating now again though, after I built that extra long house. But the reason I suspect that they aren't... I'm going to break these to use somewhere else. They're gonna get moved. I don't really need them there right now. We're gonna keep the Fletchers and the Loom guys probably in the same huts, I think. So we're gonna put those in there for now. I think that's a good spot. Do that. This is somewhat organized. Here we go. How do you still have a job, dude? How are you still a shepherd? I destroyed all of them, did I not? Are there more? No. So how do you still have a job? I've never traded with... There we go. Okay, he lost his job. I was gonna say, I've never traded with you, brother. I don't know how you have a job right now. Yeah, so we need to head back to our house, our home base. And we're going to make, a bunch... Call it a bunch... Not actually a bunch, but enough. Is it an armor or is it a smithing table? What is it? Yeah, it's a smithing table. Okay, 4 and an iron ingot. That's what I thought it was. I just need like 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Do that. Do that. Do that. There we go. Yeah, we'll sleep. Why not? Why not? Make that. Yeah, I wonder if I can... Arf, arf, bow wow. Okay, I'm gonna test something, because there was some dogs that I saw that I wanted to get. That I couldn't... How did I get this raw mutton? Hey, come here. Oh, first try! No, what the fuck? There we go. First try! Oh, yay! Will you teleport to me? You will! Oh my god! Okay, come with me. Where are you? Pooch? Poochie! Hey, buddy. I need you to come with me, though. To my home base. Can you come to... Can you teleport to me, please? To my home? No, you don't want to? Okay, you're just a village dog, I guess. You can hang out here. God damn it. God dang it. Gosh dang it, Bobby. I wanted to fucking bring him to my house. Didn't work. Huh. Alright, look at that. New stations. Yeah, you go get a job. This guy's gonna go get a job, he's gonna go get a job. Who else wants a job? I might kidnap somebody to go get a job. As you do. Where's my boat? Here's my boat. Who needs a job? Who needs a job? That dude over there needs a job. He needs to stop talking and I need to be able to kidnap him. Hey! Stop talking to that guy. He's unemployed. Brother, I want to help you. I do. But get in the boat. Do me a favor, get in the boat. Come with me. Come with me, and we'll be in a world of pure imagination. God damn it, I'm fucking stuck in a world of my imagination. Bum 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 bum. Quiet. Be quiet, you. Hush. Shut it. That should be close enough. Go get a job. Go get a job. Go in the cave. The mystery cave. Go get a job. There's one just for you. Good man. Okay. Now, we need to build like a shepherd's hut. But I would like to combine the shepherd's hut with a Fletcher. Brother, you do not look good. You know that? You do not. You look really bad. Fuck me. Okay. Fuck me. I wish somebody would. I can do that way funnier with a fucking, sick voice. I like that. Okay. Let's build it right here. This is a good spot. It doesn't need to be big. That's what she said. That's what she said to me. It doesn't need to be big. And then she started laughing. She fucking lied. Fucking bitch. Don't call women bitches, bro. Don't call them foids, bro. Not cool, bro. You called them foid, bro. Of course they don't like you. But she was supposed to say I'm niche. No end to the LARP. I'm just saying buzzwords, man. Whatever fucking gets me put on the For You page. I fell off, dude. Genuinely, I fell off. I used to have such a booming fan base of like 5 people. Now it's down to 1. Actually, there is a new guy. A new guy, in the odds that you watch all of my content and not just the Skyrim episodes. Hello. Thank you. I recognize and like when people comment. And you will be remembered in the halls of Valhalla. Shining silver and chrome. That's a Mad Max Fury Road reference. Don't know if anybody caught that. Just a little look into my dark mind. My dark MAGA mind. Yeah, I'm kinda dark MAGA, actually. I'm not MAGA. I don't support any MAGA. If you are a right wing in any of your views and you watch my videos, fuck off. Genuinely. Fuck off. If that is all of my viewers, that's fine. Fuck off. I am very anti-right. I'm very anti both sides. You know, you can't be an anarchist and like one side and claim it's better. But I do hate the right more than I shit on the left. So do with that info as you will. No end to the LARP. Or this all could be a bit, and I could be like a raging fascist. There's no end to the LARP. What a revelation, huh? My friends watch it, they're like, haha, dude, he's so funny and quirky. None of you have seen my bedroom. You don't know what flags I run on my wall. Why do you think I shave my head every summer, huh? Think it's stylistic choice? You think I do it because I'm lazy? Hmm? Maybe I'm trying to say something. Maybe I'm making a statement. Maybe I'm not the man you think I am. Maybe I'm fucking evil. Maybe I am Dark MAGA. Bro, I just got chills, dude. This must be how Elon felt. No wonder he was saying that shit. Shit goes hard. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Don't fucking quote me on that. Oh, yeah. Town hall tree. Guys, look at this. Ew! What the fuck? We got fucking stank dirt. Gross. It's grody. It's gross. Look at that, though. That's beautiful, bro. We got a beautiful big-ass tree. The center of town. You guys fuck with that? Y'all fuck with fat bitches? Don't call them and bitches, bro. Bro, Chacho, they don't like that. They don't like when you call them bitches, bro. Be a better man. Unless she's into degradation, then she does, in fact, like being called a bitch. Do what makes your specific lady comfortable. But blanketly, every other woman, don't call them bitches, because that's fucked up. Where's the beat up dude? Where's the fucking... Yo! You're back to normal. I was getting worried for you. I hate my life. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro. I need that. I need that. I need that. Cecil! I need you, Cecil! Cecil! Fuck. I need you, Cecil! Any, Invincible fans in the chat? Where my Invincible heads at? Where my Invisa heads at? Y'all like that one? I like that one. I think that was a good one. There's a cow up there. There's a crater right here. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do with this crater. I don't know, like, some of this terrain, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I stare at it and I think about it and I'm like, what do I do here? What is the move? When does the LARP end and I begin? We'll meet again. Don't know when, don't know where, but I know we'll meet again some sunny day. Ah! I'm losing my mind, man. I just want to be healthy again, so I can hang out with my friends. I want to go out and get a beer with my friends. I want to laugh with my friends. I don't want to do this anymore. Guys, if I commit suicide in Minecraft, not like as the joke, like in Minecraft, like genuinely, I blow my shit schmoove off in Minecraft. Is this dirt just gonna keep forming because, like, the leaves fall? Is that a thing? Because I don't want, like, it on here, man. that shit off. If I have to break you, I will. I'm not against it. I'll make like a water fixture instead. Like a fountain. What did I get up for? This. Yeah. 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 You want to know what is like really emotionally damaging that they don't really talk about? Having a almost unmoanable name. I'll let that like sink in, let you guys kind of mull it over as you're like, huh, what could that mean? It means exactly what I said. My name is Lane. L-A-N-E. Okay, I'm gonna dox myself here. I've said my name 100 times. I've talked in the third person 100 times. Name one instance when you can have a partner in your ear moan the name Lane. And I'm not talking about, like, the content, like, the context of the situation, but, like, it is a hard name, I think, for anybody to moan seriously. And I know it's not just my name. I know there's other names out there that are probably really hard for, like, if genuinely... I'm gonna try and think like a woman here. I know, a very outlandish thing for me to do of all people. But, you know, I like to put myself, not in women's shoes in like a I cross-dress kind of way. I want to make it very clear because, you know what, now we're going to change subjects. Not because I'm insecure, however, this is a new subject that is going to ruffle some feathers here. I think it is mildly weird how obsessed the trans community in particular, I know the guns have been raised, the crosshairs are on me now. I have to choose my words carefully. But I think it is very weird how the trans community oftentimes will jump to the conclusion that somebody is secretly trans and will question their identity based on some hobbies that they have. Okay? Now that I'm no longer in the crosshairs of everybody in the universe, what I mean by that is, like, me saying, like, if I just said, like, yeah, I like to put myself in women's shoes, that is not the context of, like, oh, yeah, I cross-dress, right? But if somebody heard me be like, oh, yeah, I think women's shoes are cool, chances are they're going to be like, oh, this dude's an egg. And then I'm going to get, like, harassed, in quotations, it's not harassment, by the trans community to be like, oh, yeah, no, you should question your gender identity. And I think a lot of times people feel like they can't refuse, and they will question. Now, obviously, there are certain times where they can clock people really good, like a gaydar almost, you know? It's very similar, where it's like, oh yeah, I know that this person is definitely gay, and they get it right, or this person's definitely going to be trans, and they're going to question their identity in a bit, and they're definitely right. But anyway, the thing that I was going into about the women's shoes thing is I like to put myself in women's shoes in the sense that, like, I hate saying this. I genuinely fucking hate this sentence. I'm a girl's girl. You know, I'm a girl's... See, it's like literally making me vomit. My body is rejecting it. No, but I think I'm pretty open-minded to, like, hearing the female perspective and their problems in a non-performative way. I kind of always hate talking about, like, anything politically charged because I always feel performative doing it. I think there has been, like, an irreversible amount of damage by certain men, not all men. Okay, I gotta clarify that. But by men in particular, who are so fucking performative and talk about stuff that it makes me not want to talk about stuff, because it's like, I do not want to be another fucking Hassan Piker, dude. I don't want somebody listening to me and being like, holy shit, this dude's spitting, dog. Oh my god, how does he know this stuff? You know, like, Hassan Piker is fucking insufferable, alright? Like, that is a dude that, like, nobody, and I mean nobody, should get their fucking political views from. But it sucks, because it's like, how do you open a dialogue about stuff like this when, you know, a lot of people ruin it so fucking bad? And that's, I don't know, I guess that's just kind of like how I feel about it, you know what I mean? And it sucks, because it's like, I don't want to feel that way, but I have to. You know, it's just one of those things. It's all about the he said, she said bullshit. It's so fucking dark in here. Is it not dark in there? I can't tell. Okay, we need to make roads this way now. And I need to, like, chop this down. I don't know why the fuck I still have a couple of these standing. They're light polluters, actually. But yeah, it's kind of one of those things where it's like, I don't like talking about it a lot of the times. Not because it's like an uncomfortable topic, and I'm like, ew, like I don't want to give an opinion because I think people are gonna be mad at my opinion. It's just like I don't want to talk about it because I fucking hate a lot of the people that perpetuate that topic and talk about that topic. That it's like I do not want to be perceived. So I guess yeah, no, it is. I don't want to be perceived in a certain way. I do not want to be perceived as one of those fucking giant, I was gonna say pussies, but, like, that is inherently misogynistic. Using a woman's body part, to, you know, degrade, you know, because, like, what's wrong with women's body parts? You know, guys, bro, don't call them pussies, bro. But, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't like, I don't want to be perceived as, like, a fucking performative male. Even though, like, everything I'm saying is in that lieu of being a performative male, which sucks, because it's like, I don't want to be perceived like that. But, like, if you don't talk about it, then it's like, the problem festers, it grows. So, like, the problem has to be acknowledged in order for you to be an ally in some way. You don't have to acknowledge it every time. I feel like I acknowledge it all the time in my videos. That's all I fucking talk about. Let's talk about games. Anybody else excited for, Grand Theft Auto 6? I am, dude. When Grand Theft Auto 5 came out, it was 2013. I was 12 years old. It came out shortly after my mom had passed away. God rest her soul. But I vividly remember getting that game for the Xbox 360 and playing the fuck out of it. I got it before some of my friends. Played the fuck out of it. I brought it over to... I don't know why it was so fucking weird. His parents were weird, dude. He was a weird kid in general. He's probably never gonna see this, but I used to have this friend, and I remember I told him that I had Grand Theft Auto, and I was like, yeah, dude, like, I can bring it over to your house, because, like, that was back in the days where you threw your disc in. You had two discs. You had your install disc, and you had your regular disc, right? And he was like, hey, Lane's gonna bring over... He, like, told his parents for some reason. I don't know why the fuck you'd tell your parents. But he was like, hey, Lane's bringing, Grand Theft Auto 5 over tonight when he comes to sleep over. Is that alright that we play it? They were already getting it for him. He told me this. He was like, yeah, no, my parents are getting me Grand Theft Auto, like 2 weeks from now on my birthday. But it was early, so I was like, oh yeah, dude, like, I can just bring it over. We can play it, and you can play it early, and then, like, you'll still get your copy later on. And he was like, yeah, dude, please, please. Like, he was so fucking hyped. And his dad, I remember he got on the phone with his dad, because his dad wasn't home from work yet. And he was like, yo, Dad, Lane brought home Grand Theft Auto, to, like, for us to play. Is it cool if I just download it onto the Xbox? This is not a family Xbox, by the way. I want to make this perfectly clear. Dad immediately, don't fucking install that shit on the Xbox. And he's like, but Dad, this is something that, like, I'm going to be playing regardless. Like, you have literally told me, you and Mom both have told me that you are getting me this game next week for my birthday. Is this correct or not? And his dad was like, it is, but, like, you wait to install it. Like, his dad was acting like I was bringing over fucking malware, and it's literally an official Xbox game. Like, I didn't have this shit, like, pirated or anything. So he's like, what the fuck? Like, he's, like, tweaking out, too. He's like, Dad, just, like, let me fucking install this shit. Like, I want to play this game. And his dad was like, no, you don't fucking install that shit. You don't fucking install that shit. And my friend was just like, alright. And then he, like, looked at me and he was like, alright, I guess we're not playing this. We're just gonna have to play Black Ops 2. And I was like, okay, that's fine. Like, no worries, no harm done, man. I was just, like, I brought it over because I knew you were really excited for the game. But, I'm very excited for... I'm so excited that my work can, use this as evidence against me. Because they don't know this YouTube channel exists. My coworkers do, and if my coworkers stitch me out, I'm gonna fucking kill them. At work. They can use that as evidence, too. Slash J, joking. Bro, like, look at this, like, fog and shit. This is so cool. Cool. So anyway, he tells me, sorry, I fucking already told that part of the story. It is the first game that I have ever planned to intentionally call in sick to work to play. And I know what you're thinking. Lane, you are a grown-ass man. Alright, you are unk status. Quite literally, you are unk. What are you doing calling in for a video game? And I would agree with you. If it wasn't for the fact that I have been talking about this game since I was 15. When is GTA 6 gonna come out? I remember every fucking rumor that was coming out about GTA 6. Alright, this is my, the most ultimate thing to me, is this game. Okay, I need this game, bro. I need it. Speed, I need this. My mama is kinda sick and homeless. You know, like that video. Like, I need this game to exist so fucking bad. It is, like, the one thing I want the most in life. Is that game. And I can't wait to, like, actually get it and get my hands on it. And I know people are probably gonna be like, oh, dude, the hype's gonna kill it. Like, you're hyping it up so much, you're gonna kill it yourself. And maybe I will. You know what? But maybe it's not about... Have you guys ever considered maybe it's not about the game, but the friends we make along the way? Think about that next time you want to tell me something stupid. Think about it. Dude, I could be out... I'm so fucking mad still, dude. I could be drinking right now. I could be with my friends, listening to shit music, drinking beer. Instead, what am I? Sick. I hate this. Ooh, I'd have to keep that going back farther. Huh. Ha ha. Ha ha. Ha. Alright, I got a plan. I just need money. Time and money. Bitches. I need hot chocolate and a couple of fat bitches. Hashtag rest in peace, Anthony Bourdain. One of the good ones. One of the good ones. That is an example of, like, healthy masculinity, I think. I don't know. What is, like, if I'm gonna ask the lady viewers. All one of them. That one isn't even a lady, that's a dog. That's not an insult, by the way. Like, okay, anyway. So... yeah, I don't need that running that way. Should be fine. So look at it this way. You have, like, what is a woman... If you meet a dude, right? And he... like, you're learning stuff about him, and he mentions that he, like, really likes XYZ, who is, like, a famous man. What are the green flag ones that, like, you hear that, you're like, oh yeah, this is a good dude. And what are the red flag, like, oh yeah, if he likes this person, chances are he fucking sucks, you know what I mean? What are the red flag men, the green flag men? Like, if I, like, when I tell people, like, I don't go around, like, telling people, oh, I love Anthony Bourdain, but, like, if Anthony Bourdain comes up in fucking conversation, I'm like, yeah, no, that's a cool dude. Like, that's a man that I aspire to be. You know? Which is not a long list, right? Like, the only men that, like, I would put up on a list to be like, that's the kind of man I aspire to be, is my father and, Anthony Bourdain. And I think that's it. Like, genuinely, I think that's it. Like, I can't think of another, person who I'd put on a list like that. Okay, this should be good now, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so 1. Whoops, 2. God damn it. dos, tres. 2, 3. 2, 3. Fuck! I think I'm most embarrassed if, like, women genuinely watched my content. I say some, like, fucking straight deranged shit sometimes. Not all the times, you know, it's not frequent enough to be concerning, I don't think, but it is frequent enough where, like, I do not want that as my demographic. Like, that is an embarrassing thing to me, you know? That or any of my friends' parents. That is also an embarrassing thing. Knowing that they hear some of the shit I talk about. I think I'm only embarrassed by one video, and it's the Gooning Too Close to the Sun Fallout New Vegas episode, where I talk about wanting to fuck Deathclaws. That was where I was a little bit horny posting, I'll admit. We were a little deranged with that one. A little touch-starved, which I admit in the video, I'm like, yeah, you know what, this is not the best look for me. But it is a look, and it was a look that happened. And I live with that. You gotta live with everything about yourself. Because if you don't, who will? Bit of advice, bit of life advice for you. Own up to who you are. Life's too fucking short to put on facades for other people. Just be yourself. Life has a way of working out. Even when it seems like it gets hard. I've had my, like, super fucking depressed, miserable doomer phase, I guess. And, like, looking back on it, I was just so, not, like, sad or, like, pathetic, but, like, I was just so worried over nothing in hindsight, like, looking at it. You know, with, like, glasses off, just looking. It was one of those things where it was like, I was totally fine, dude. Like, what was I on about? Oh, wait, no, we don't. Oh, no! Turn that off. Thank you. I do not like how it still highlights all of them when it's off, dude. That's fucking terrifying. That bothers me. Okay, and then... Right, it's just 1, 2. Yeah, because it goes like this. Alright, frame for the next bed bunkhouse, I suppose, is done. I'm gonna go get blocks, get to work. I need to go cut down more oak trees at some point. Oh, we don't actually have a lot of blocks. Well, shit, buddy, that ain't good. You know what I'm saying? That ain't good, man. That ain't good. Done dang bad look for us. Tell you what. I remember the crafting table I had. I had one in the center of the town hall. Is it in the dump chest? It is in the dump chest. Be quiet. Quiet, you. Don't fucking look at me. You know who I am? You're lucky I don't punch you in the fucking head. Because you got fucking security hanging out, you fucking pansy. That's what you people are, you're a bunch of fucking pansies. You guys just shit that little fucker out in the streets? Disgusting. Fucking disgusting. You people fucking disgust me. Is you people, saying you people to villagers, is that racist? It feels vaguely racist to say you people to villagers. Hey, you people. I know you people in general is a racial term. I come to their village, I give them infrastructure with brand new roads, I give them fucking new bunkhouses, I do all this shit for them, and what do they do for me? Nothing. Don't lower their prices. I built them a giant safety wall. Keep them safe from monsters. They don't give a fuck. You wanna know why they don't give a fuck? Why should they? Why should they give a fuck? That's probably what they tell themselves. Like, why should we care? This fucker came in. Villager... I actually should not say that. I'm gonna stop myself. I was gonna say villagers are the Israelis of Minecraft. However, due to their noses, I do believe that that is an actual anti-Semitic statement. And that could be linked back to me. And as much as I am all for talking shit about Israel, I will not be anti-Semitic to my Jewish friends that are anti-Israel. Hashtag good guy Lane. Am I right? Am I right? Everything is a mask. I perform at work. When I'm at work, that is a facade. The person who my coworkers know is a facade. That is not the real Lane. I don't really care, though. As fucked up as it is to say, like, I wouldn't say I am friends with my coworkers. I am, obviously. And, like, I get along with them. But, like, I don't talk to those guys outside of work. I've played games with them before, but, like, other than that, we don't talk outside of work, and that's okay. You know, work friends are not, like, bad things to have. And it's not, I don't think it should be, like, considered a rude thing. Maybe this is, like, very autistic of me to say. I don't think it should be a rude thing to, like, keep your work friends separate from, like, your personal life. Now, obviously, that's different, because, like, some of those work friends I would say I am genuine friends with. I should take that statement back. That is not an entirely true statement that I'm not friends with them. Because I've gone to, like, movies with them. I went to the Minecraft movie. Technically, I wasn't with them, because they sat in the row ahead of me, but I did invite them out to that theater. Which is something you do with friends. So that was friendly of me. That was good guy Lane. Being like, yo, come chill. Crody, come chill, Crody. Yo, Crody. Yo. I was gonna say I don't have a lot of friends. My friends, I don't have a lot of friends. I do have enough, but I don't have, like, large friend groups. I've got, let's count them out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I would say I have 4 friends in total. I have mutuals, and, like, obviously my friends have friends, and I've met some of them, but, like, I don't talk to those people outside of, like, meeting them with that one person, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of one of those things where it's like, yes, we are friends, in the sense that, like, we are mutually acquainted through XYZ person, but we're also not friends in the sense of, like, we are linked by a factor of through each other. There's something in between us, you know? That's not to say I'm not open to making new friends. Sometimes I have, like I have old friends, who, like, I were friends with those people, but, like, we have not spoken, where it's like, we're just mutuals now. You know, like, the people from middle school that you know, that are on, like, your Facebook and your, like, Instagram following and stuff, that you knew from, like, middle school and high school. Those people are not my friends. You know what I mean? Like, I have not spoken to those people or considered them my friends since the last time I've spoken to them, which was fucking 10 plus years ago. And that's just, you know, the way of life. It's not necessarily a rude thing. It doesn't have to be conceived as a rude thing. But, you know, that's what happens as you kind of grow up. We get older, is you go different ways and you don't talk to those people anymore. Sure, it's fun that, like, oh yeah, now we're mutuals, though, so, like, we can talk for XYZ reason. Or XYZ way, but it's like, it's never gonna be the same, you know what I mean? It's never gonna be the same. Oh, I gotta sit up. Slouching in my chair, sorry. Not very cash money of me. How long has this episode been going on for? 44 minutes. We got time. We can keep playing. I think my friends did end up going to the bar without me, which is okay. I told them as much. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to be able to go. If you guys want to go, still, like, talk amongst yourselves. Mostly because I was the one that initiated the hangout, because I thought I was going to be okay by this weekend, which I was not. But I think they hung out. I hope they had fun. I'm very bummed out that I couldn't be there, but what can you do? You persist. That's all you can do in this world. You keep persisting. You find the light at the end of the tunnel, which just so happens to look vaguely like a woman you're in love with, or man, you can be in love with a man. I don't talk about my sexuality much, mainly because it's nobody's fucking business but mine. I think I might have mentioned it offhand on here. My coworkers are going to learn something about me, even though, you know, I have no reason to tell them that, if they ever watch this video. I bat for all teams, right? That means I'm pansexual. I don't really see gender. That's not something that clicks in my brain. However, typically I talk about the female variety, because I kind of hate the gay scene and dating gay men. And the reason for that is that gay men oftentimes are hypersexual, to the point where it's a turnoff. It's usually why I don't have men set to match with on dating apps. It's usually why I just talk to women. And obviously, like, people will question that and be like, oh, well, then you're not really gay. And it's like, I don't think that's how that works, because I'm saying that I can be attracted to any gender. And that's the truth. I've found other genders besides women very attractive. But it is one of those things where I just don't match with gay people, because every time I've matched with gay people on dating apps, specifically gay men, they're usually hypersexual. It's also why I don't like pride parades, which is really weird. Because every time I've gone to a pride, there's always somebody who's in, like, full BDSM gear, and it's like, this is, like, genuinely, I kind of understand the viewpoint of, like, the right, and why they hate pride, and they're like, why are there children at these events? It's a great question. If there's going to be children at pride events, which I'm totally okay with, a dude should not be walking around in assless chaps with his fucking, like, clamps on his nipples, okay? And before anybody goes, oh, you don't see that there's always at least one guy who's doing that, right? And I'm not wrong in that statement, right? I went to a very small one a couple summers ago, and we walked by a dude that was in chaps. Mind you, he did have, like, jeans on and stuff underneath it, so, like, that is where I'm like, okay, you know, that's not a problem. But he did not have a shirt on, he just had, like, a leather vest. And I was kind of like, it's a bit of a weird, little out there outfit, but I'm not going to judge. But, like, I do see why the right is like, yeah, no, pride parades are awful. And then I see, like, larger scale pride parades, in the States, especially, because I'm in Canada. And I see the ones in the States where they have, like, floats that are just covered in dildos. And what about that is, like, to take pride? Like, why is that stereotype something the gay community wants to play into? You know? And it kind of sucks, because, like, I feel like by association, I give off the vibe, not because, like, I you know, obviously I tell people, like, oh yeah, I'm pansexual, so they're automatically gonna be like, oh my god, this guy must be, like, hypersexual. But, like, that's probably the conclusion that people come to, because they're like, oh, pansexual means he likes all genders. It's probably because he's, like, horny all the time and he doesn't care what he sticks his dick into, which isn't true whatsoever. You know, the only thing I'm going to throw caution in the wind for when it comes to banging is if there is a, you know, 10-foot tall deathclaw who is like, you either got to mate with me or you got to die. You best believe I'm ripping my clothes off. I'm getting in position, all right? I'm going to give that deathclaw as big of a hatchling as she, you know, demands of me. But that's different, you know? Like, gender-wise, like, I very much value an individual. I could totally, most definitely, probably be with an asexual partner. I've kind of, like, confirmed that in my mind the more I've thought about it, because, like, it is not something that I desire from a relationship. It's not even something I really factor into. Obviously, I would prefer somebody who is sexually compatible to me in a relationship, and I think most people would. But, like, you know, for me, I just factor in personality. It's why I'm pansexual, because, like, gender is just not, like, a barrier in my mind. It's not something that, I guess, hinders me from finding my partner. But it does suck, because, like, I obviously still have to apply to barriers in finding a partner, because I don't like the over-sexualization of the gay community, and how that is a stereotype that the gay community plays into, because it's like, I'm not a very overly sexual person, and it's a turnoff when the opening Tinder message is sexual. And I'm not saying that straight people aren't overly sexual. Like, obviously women fucking know what I'm talking about. They've definitely dealt with, like, overly sexual men. And that's oftentimes, you know, if I'm matching with men on dating apps, that's who's doing it. But I've run into over-sexual ladies, and I'm like, I'm not interested. I'm not interested. One time I had a girl message me, and right out of the gate, she is talking about some daddy dom little girl stuff. And I'm like, But she, like, spams me in, like, a message text thread, blah, blah, blah. She's, like, telling me all of her kinks. She's like, oh, I want you to do this to me. I want you to do that to me. Right? Mind you, like, I am a full-grown fucking adult with a job, dude. Like, I go home and go to bed by, like, 8 o'clock. And then I wake up and I go to work at, like, 6 in the morning. So I wake up a lot of the time to texts late at night from people. And I, like, respond in the morning. But, this girl, like, sends me all that, and then she follows it up with, sorry if I'm coming off strong, you just have a really cute smile. You couldn't have opened with that? You should have opened with the cute smile part. You would have had me. Alright? I am very easy to flatter, okay? Compliments quite literally get you everywhere with me. Alright? Take notes, friends who are watching this. If you want to get something from me, literally just lay it on thick. Lay on fucking compliments and just ask for what you want. Chances are I'll do it. Alright, any woman who is obsessed with me watching this and wants to admit their love, all 2 female viewers I have. Sorry, I'm dying. Yeah, if you guys want to confess, start by laying on a fuck ton of compliments and then just slip in, oh yeah, by the way, you want to go out. Like, really, really fast. And chances are my brain's not going to process it. I'm not going to get overwhelmed. I'm going to be like, yeah, okay. Because you've already buttered me up. Alright? Buttering me up gets me anywhere you want me to be. And she should have led with that, but she didn't. And then I responded, and I was like, haha, no. And then I blocked her, and I was like, what the fuck, dude? Like, how do you respond to that, man? I don't know. It's kind of uncomfortable. I think I just don't like sexting. I think, like, that is something innately, like, even if I had, like, a partner, like, fucking 10 years, my partner was just like, yeah, I want you to do this, this, and this to me, I'd be like, nope, let's not do that. Let's go, like, fucking discuss, politics somewhere, you know what I mean? Anything but that. But I don't know, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. Oh, we grew up. Oh, there's 3 grown-ups who don't have jobs. Hey, come over here, guys. God damn it, I really want them to get jobs over there. Because we have more than enough jobs in there. Oh, fuck, I thought I had enough. But anyway, yeah, that's what my thoughts are on the modern dating scene for gay people and why it bothers me. Trying to think of what other controversial topics can we talk about. How else can I ruin my career before it starts? Anybody got any ideas? I just say a slur. That usually gets you there. Kidding, I would never say a slur. My friend asked me earlier if I was going to upload a YouTube video. I hope they watch this alone. I really hope they do not watch this with somebody else. In the very, very slim chance that they do. Hello? I really wish you did not let anybody else watch this. It's weird. Why would I be scared of my content? I think because I don't want people's first impression of me to be any of the shit that I say in a YouTube video where I'm hiding behind a screen, you know? Like, that is genuine fucking nightmare fuel to be told, oh yeah, by the way, I watched such and such before meeting this person, you know? Or, like, ever meeting a person, and that's their first, like, formed thought about me. Is like, oh yeah, that's the dude that talked about fucking death claws and hating gay people on Minecraft. Which, to be clear, I do not hate gay people. I hate how gay people allow themselves to fall into the stereotype of the over-sexualized gay man, I guess. I think it's a tired trope, and the gay community can do a lot better. Honest opinion. Honest opinion. What's that video of, like, the dude that's, like, he's, like, playing, Fortnite? And he's, like, cancel me, man, I don't care, I just think women shouldn't be playing video games, man, cancel me for it, that's just my opinion, man, you can cancel me for it. And he's, like, saying that in-game chat when nobody's responding to him, and people are getting mad, and they're like, dude, what the fuck are you talking about? Like, shut up, nobody's gonna cancel you. He's like, I don't know, man, just, you know, cancel me for it, I guess. I just don't think women should be on the dang gang, man. Just cancel me for it, man. Same vibe. Gay people, just cancel me for it, man. You guys over-sexualize yourselves. It's very demeaning. You're better than this. Just cancel me, man. In all honesty, you can just cancel me, man. That's just my opinion, man. Just cancel me, man. You guys like that noise? Does that bother anybody when I make that noise? ASMR, yeah, you like that? I can be your over-sexualized gay man. I'm your Huckleberry. What movie is that from? Is that from Tombstone? I'm your Huckleberry. I'm your Huckleberry. I don't know, it's from something. I wish my voice naturally sounded like this. Instead of being a fucking fat, stupid fucking chud. Which is my usual voice. How many bitches I could pull if I sounded like this all the time? I can do a lot of voices, actually. It's kind of why I'm excited. I want my voice... Literally, I'm waiting for my voice to not be nasally like this. So I can play a horror game on this channel. Which I'm going to shoot for next weekend, hopefully. Because there's a horror game I really want to play, but it doesn't have any voice actors, so I was just going to read out the dialogue with different voices, and probably give myself laryngitis, because that's what happened the last time I played that game with my friend. And I did all the voices, and we played for, like, fucking 3 hours at night. Literally the next day, my throat was so raw from talking and doing all these different voices that, I ended up giving myself laryngitis for, like, a fucking week, and I was home from work. It's awful. I'm home from work on Tuesday. Because we gotta get our water meter replaced. So I gotta let in a bunch of men. I gotta let a bunch of men come into my house and service me. Yeah, dude. Now we're talking. I think it's 4. You can go ahead and cancel me, man. That's just my opinion. Go ahead, man. Go on, cancel me. That's just my opinion. Fuck, dude. That video's stuck in my head now. You can go ahead and cancel me, man. That's just my opinion, honestly. Builder level up. Yay. Alright. Do I want to finish this log house or finish the episode? I think we're gonna finish the episode. Thank you everybody who watched. Sorry it was not Skyrim or Fallout. I am gonna try and get those going. I'm gonna try and get Skyrim, another episode of Skyrim out tomorrow with the fixed FOV. Or not FOV, but screen zoom. And then for Fallout, we are gonna try and get back in the saddle. I was gonna try and complete Dead Money this weekend, but with how nasally and coffee I was, I knew I wasn't going to be doing a lot of talking, even though I did a lot of talking in this video. You think I could just do that in Fallout, but sometimes I can't. Sometimes I focus on Fallout too much. But anyway, thanks again for watching. I do hope you enjoyed. Sorry, it was not the usual stuff, but oh well, what can you do? I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.